clock says 2:17. The whole apartment sleeps. Rain is tapping on the glass like it's counting memories. I found your old blue sweater underneath a pile of clothes. Held it for a second, then I wonder where the feeling goes. The hallway still remembers where your footsteps used to fall. The kitchen has the quiet where we used to talk till dawn. There's a crack beside the window that we promised we'd repair. Funny how the smallest things can make me feel you're there. I used to know your coffee order, every scar upon your hand, every little hesitation before you said you'd understand. We made plans on paper napkins, drew a future in the margins. Never thought the ink would fade before we reached the starting. We weren't perfect, we were human, we were learning as we went. Sometimes love gets lost in all the things we never meant. There was no dramatic ending, no one left with words of blame. Just two hearts growing distant while still whispering the same name. Now I'm standing in the silence where your voice used to be, trying to separate the person from the future I could see. Maybe I was holding tightly to a dream that couldn't stay. Maybe letting go is simply choosing life another way. I won't wait for you in the midnight. I won't leave the door unlocked. I won't count every passing car or listen for your knock. But if your memory finds me when the whole world disappears, I'll let it sit beside me for a moment without fear. You were a part of my heartbeat. You were a season in my soul. But I don't need to lose myself to miss what made me whole. I'll carry all the good we had, let the broken pieces fall. I can love you from a distance and still choose myself through it all. I took the longer route home beneath the neon signs, past the little record store where you once waited outside. There was music through the doorway, someone laughing in the street, and for a second I could feel your fingers wrapped around my sleeve. I didn't turn away this time, I didn't rush across the road. I let the memory find me, let it carry its own load. Funny how the things that hurt can slowly lose their weight, how a photograph can stay the same while you become a different face. My friends keep asking how I'm doing, and now I tell the truth. Some days I'm doing better, some days I still think of you. But I stopped making every feeling into something I must fix. Sometimes sadness is just weather and it passes when it quits. I've learned to cook for one again, to dance around my room, to open up the curtains and let sunlight fill the gloom. I started writing down the dreams I pushed away for us, and every empty line feels like another chance to trust. I don't need another answer from the night we said goodbye. I don't need to know who changed first or who was wrong and why. There are questions without endings, there are roads without a sign, and I'm finally understanding not every loss needs a reason why. I won't wait for you in the midnight. I won't leave the door unlocked. I won't count every passing car or listen for your knock. But if your memory finds me when the whole world disappears, I'll let it sit beside me for a moment without fear. You were a part of my heartbeat. You were a season in my soul. But I don't need to lose myself to miss what made me whole. I carry all the good we had, let the broken pieces fall. I can love you from a distance and still choose myself through it all. Last night I drove beyond the city where the streetlights end, watched the skyline disappear and heard the quiet settle in. I parked beside a river underneath a sky of silver, and thought about the promises we made when we were younger. We talked about forever like it waited down the road, like every dream was certain and every heart would know. I'm on the life life we pictured, not just the life we had. The little house, the Sunday mornings, all the things we never got to have. But standing by that water, I could finally understand the future isn't something that you lose because it changes hands. There are millions of tomorrows I have never seen before, and maybe what feels empty is an unopened door. So I said your name out loud, then listened as it faded. Not a prayer to bring you back, not a promise I had waited, just gratitude for everything. Your presence helped me learn. Then I watched the river carry every word around the bend. Maybe love can leave a footprint without asking you to stay. Maybe hearts can break wide open and still find another way. Maybe what we call forever wasn't meant to be a cage. Maybe we were only given one beautiful chapter on the page. If you ever think about me on a cold and sleepless night, I hope you remember laughter before you remember fights. I hope you know I don't regret the days I gave to you, because even endings can be honest when the love was once true.